Hey guys, you may be asking yourselves, where is Rocky's VAM videos? Well, I've just been really busy. I apologize for that, and I have been just busy with work. It's been really hard for me to get some videos out there. If you've noticed, used to do it every week. Now it's, if you're lucky, every other week. At any rate, it's time for me to get another one out there, and I've got a little bit of time. So another thing that slowed me down was I didn't have a really good scope before. I didn't really like doing those videos with that scope. I did get a better one, as you may have noticed in some of my other videos, but my last video on VAMs was 1884, or up to 1884. I have gotten this one since then, so basically I've got 184 today and only two 85s, so it's going to be a short video today, but it's an 1884 1884O VAM 10, I believe, 1885 Philly VAM 4A, I believe, and an 1885 O VAM 25A, I believe. So let's look at them under the scope and see if it is what I think it is. Okay. Here we go. This is the 1885 Philly VAM 4A, I think. So there's a low dash under the 8 is what we're looking for. You can see it right there. That's what we're looking for right there. So it says strongly clashed die with partial incuse N of LN from, of in from reverse next to Liberty's neck and partial UST of trust from reverse showing in right hair V of lower hair edge. So the nice thing about this scope, okay, so you can see right here, and then the good thing about this scope, this really helps with this clashing. Just to do the negative. Right here, you can see the in, I guess, I-N, but it's there. You can see the N for sure. Now the V in the hair is a little harder to see here. It says we're showing in right hair V of lower hair edge, UST of trust. Now I'm not really seeing that. Sometimes you need a different angle. Let's see without the, yeah, you can see it there better now. This is part of the U, and then I think that's the S, or these lines right there. That is what they're talking about. So it's got those. Let's see. When you see this line here, you can see that on a lot of Morgans. I actually every time I see that, I start looking for those pieces. Any kind of heavy clashing. So you can get the olive branches or the olive leaves by the mouth there. Okay, so on the reverse, it says clash die with faint raised designer's initial M from reverse showing above D in God. I think this was always a hard one for me to notice, but I think it's right here. I think. I'm not 100% sure. That could just be some other mark. Every time I've tried to find a VAM with that mark on it, the designer's initial clashing through, I can never see it. Maybe it's that right there, right here. I'm just not 100% sure. I think that might be it. Or maybe it's this here. I can't tell. It's always a hard one for me to spot, even with a better scope. So I'm just gonna say it's, well, that looks like an M, but it shouldn't be. That'd be a W on the other side, so that can't be right. I don't know. Let me see what the pictures show on the website. Looks like it's supposed to be like right around here. Just like right in this area, but I don't know. Maybe I can't see it. Maybe it's a later die state. Let's see, it says comments. If your coin does not have the die scratched by the 7th star and is not clashed, but your dashed 8 is the same, then you have an 85p VAM 4. Does not have the scratch by the 7th star. 7th star, 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess. Don't have the die scratch by the 7th star. Oh, maybe that's what I've got then, because I'm not seeing a die scratch. Wait a second. There it is. And this is why you always look around at different angles and different lighting. It's very faint, it's worn, but this looks just like the picture they're showing in VAM World. Just not as nice. Let me see what it looks like in a negative. It's there. It's just harder to see. So this should be the correct coin in as terrible damage as it is, but it's a VAM. So that is considered a 4A elite clashed coin. Dash under the 8, clashing on the obverse. I'm giving it a AU 50 to 55, which I know everything looks worse under the scope. It's right in your face, but zoom out a bit and you can see it. So, which, if I didn't get details for, a gouge or something on the chin there, if I get it, that'd be a $50 to $55 coin. Okay, here we go. This is the 1884 VAM 10, I believe. Okay, the description says on the obverse, the date is set further right than normal. So normal has it right about here. The edge of the 1 usually lines up right here. So if you've got 3 denticles, that's farther right than normal. So that's check 1. Then the reverse is where everything else is. O mint mark, repunched with original showing as a wavy vertical line within left side of opening. And yeah. Different light, different angles. It looks pretty darn close to their pictures. This is the so-called O over CC variety. Early die states show broad polishing gouge below the right star. I'm not seeing it in this lighting. I'll zoom out a little. Okay, I'm not really seeing the polishing gouge. So if I'm not seeing something, but I'm seeing the others, I look at the comments on VAM World. It says this: there is evidence 1884 VAM 10 and 1884 VAM 50 are the same die pair. It has been suggested that 1884 VAM 50 needs to be delisted at the next opportunity. Okay. So is it the coin or not? Without that on there, let me try. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. So without that there, I may not get the right variety. That may not be that variety. Let me see. Center eye, right eye, far date, double tail feathers. Do I have double tail feathers? Doesn't really look like it. I don't think those are doubled. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably still send it in. There's clearly something up with it. It could be a earlier die state before that crack developed or the die gouge developed. So, it's really iffy sometimes. It's only a $75 coin. I've got it as an MS60, which might be a little high after looking at it a little closer. But yeah, in an MS60, it's only 75 bucks. Not sure if I should bother sending it in or not. Maybe I'd find another one online that is worth it. I don't know. I tend to not like sending them in if they're not worth at least 100, but I'm also trying to get all of them in my registry. So I don't know. I'll have to sit and think about this one. Not sure if it's worth risking it if it's not that variety. All right, on to the next one. Okay, last one here is the 1885 VAM 25A. So this is a WOW coin. It's not a necessarily top variety, but they call it a WOW because WOW are like really obvious problems that stand out with the naked eye. Look at that crack going, geez. Look at this crack. It goes all the way down here. Follow it past the tip of the nose, front of the mouth, down the chin, down to her neck, and then over to here. Dang, this is a cracked up. This has got to be like a really late die stage or something to let the die get that cracked. Look at that crack too. Tons of cracks. No wonder they call this a WOW. So this is what we're looking for though. It says 1885 VAM 25A faint dash under 8 breaks top of cap and RI. Which is that there. The faint dash under the 8 is gonna be perhaps better lighting. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is. It's this right there. Very faint. Die crack through Frisian cap. Fold just above cap with break near right. The right wheat leaf. That doesn't look like the left wheat leaf to me, but that looks like the same as their pictures. Maybe their description is wrong. Die crack from rim down to wheat kernels between RI, break down between to the wheat kernels. With displacement of field, very slight doubling at right inside and bottom outside of ear. Very slight doubling at right inside and bottom outside of ear. Yeah, it is very slight. And I'm actually getting, you can kind of see the line right there on the inside. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Okay. What bothers me about scopes is it seems like you gotta get the lighting just right at multiple different angles. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but these guys online who show their stuff and they just toss it under there and you can see everything, no problem. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, that's 1884 and 1885. Just a brief video for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Leave a comment below. Do you think I'm crazy? Because I just forgot to tell you my assumed grade on this one and the value. I think it would be an MS63 and it'd be a $96 coin plus a little bit because of the variety. But yeah. At any rate, let me know what you guys think. Take it easy, and I will see you on the next one.